We're here to learn about Formula E and Jaguar's involvement with that, the new technology, some of the differences between, say, a Formula E car, a Formula One car, as you would say, open wheel racing. So can you tell us a little bit about what separates Formula E from some of the other racing series?
Well, Formula E is the only purely electric race series in the world, so that's the main difference. And it's FIA, so it is a sanctioned world championship, and to be purely electric is very unique. So this is what has attracted Jaguar and all the other manufacturers to this championship. So in only its third season, this year we'll have raced in 9 countries, 14 races all over the world, being purely electric, and we get to race on street tracks in the cities.
So how cool is that?
Well, that's one of the main cool parts of it. So we get to bring the racing and the technology to the new fans and new people.
Yeah.
Being purely electric, it's obviously green. Noise pollution is to a minimum, and for a day out with a family, you can come and watch, and you don't need ear protectors, you don't need anything like that. And the racing is still very, very exciting. So it's a great day out. It's very, you can really come and get involved.
Walk us through the car. The technology is amazing from what I see, and obviously there's a look that we're used to in the way of a race car, but this is a much different design when you break it all down. So maybe talk to us a little bit about horsepower, acceleration, design, and all those things.
Okay, well, as you can see, it looks like a race car, and it is a race car. So, I think they're personally very good-looking car. A little bit different, unique.
A bigger wing in the front.
Well, we have this was a new, so the up and over wing.
Yeah.
This was an addition to this season, for season 3.
What's the thought behind it?
It just looks cool.
Okay.
I think, but also I think it adds a little bit of structure to the just here.
All carbon fiber, obviously.
Yes, the guys like to aren't afraid to bang some wheels, as you can see.
No.
So yes, it makes it important for things like this to be strong, because if it breaks, then you get a black and yellow flag. If it's flapping around, you have to pit. So this adds a lot of strength to the front wing. So are you
rubbing paint? Like, are you just?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're not meant to, but
it happens.
Tell the other guys that. Yeah. So we have carbon fiber. Everything's carbon fiber monocoque. Very strong cars, very safe. Carbon brakes and discs.
Yep.
But as you can see, they're low-profile tires and big rims, as you would see on a road car.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's very different.
Yes, and the tires are also tread. They're not slicks.
Okay.
So this is the tire we run on the.
So this is not changed for rain or.
No, it's the same.
Okay.
So this is another unique aspect of Formula E is the tire is all weather. And it can do 240 kilometers on a set and lose pretty much no performance.
Really?
Yeah, so they're quite amazing, and that's Michelin for you, my favorite tires. There's no ducting for the brakes, so we have no way of cooling or heating them up.
Okay.
So the main thing in Formula E is actually we want to get our brakes as hot as possible. So depending on the weather, it can sometimes be tricky, which adds to the fun of driving these machines. And when you add this with the technology, they can be actually very tricky. Tell
us just a little bit about how the Invictus Games are bringing maybe some inspiration to the team, and kind of the importance of having an association with something like the IM program, the Invictus Games program, and what that means to a city like Toronto.
To be associated with Invictus and to be part of the program is fantastic. It's a brilliant thing that they do. Everybody who understands the military and what the guys do for all of us in our country, and so they literally go to war and quite often don't come back at all. So I think programs like this should be even bigger and made more of, and the more we can do.
Yeah, it's good to see that it's really starting to catch on.
Yes.
Much like Formula E.
Yes. Yes.
There's a push behind both.
Yes, absolutely. It's brilliant to be associated with this, and Formula E is new, exciting. It's upcoming as well. So, the Invictus Games, why not? It's absolutely a brilliant partnership, and especially with Jaguar being associated with them and partners in what they do is brilliant. And hopefully we'll get to meet some of the guys maybe next weekend, and they're inspirational people.
Very much so.
And it's incredible, and incredibly hard what they go through, and the guys still are tough enough and say, right, that's it, we get on with life and let's see what we can do. So they're definitely an inspiration to people like me. You think you're having a bad day,
but
you're not really.
No.
So yeah,
No,
it's
not
amazing.
at all.
It's amazing to see what the what the guys do and what the charity and what everything is done
Yeah.
for the guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for your time.
Is that okay?
Absolute pleasure.
No problem.